This must be one of Glenn's memories.
There lies a boy. Is he... No. He doesn't look like Glenn or Van.
Please, stop!
Until you give me my money back. That money was for my daughter's surgery.
I don't have it anymore, really.
Damn you, damn liar.
What a badly bad guy. Why do we have to watch this?
Glenn's thoughts are murky. Presumably, the boy is connected to him in some way.
Victor, of course you know. You always know. You poor boy. What have they done to you? Come with me. I'll help you. Is the food good? There are fresh clothes in the room over there. You can stay here until you feel better. What is your name?
Bart.
What are you looking at? The book? Do you want to read it? Go ahead if you like.
So, that's him.
You know this boy, Sir Victor?
The boy turned out to be surprisingly intelligent, so the priest kept him longer and educated him. Eventually, he allowed him to study at the University of Nysa.
Ah, so you met him there.
Although he lacked the ability to control any magic, his cleverness pushed magical research forward by decades. He'd go down in history as the greatest mind of Nysa. This is my master, Professor Bartholomew.
Wow, so that's your teacher.
Yeah, that's Glenn.
Is this true? You can't be serious.
Excuse me, are you Professor Bartholomew? Last time I checked, yes.
That's where he got it from.
What can I do to help you? I came to give my thanks. I'm forever in your debt. Are you a new student? I am, and all because of your scholarship. I was part of a wandering group of showmen and earned my money by singing. But bandits ambushed us and I ended up on the streets without a single arc. Only thanks to you I have a chance here. You're giving me too much credit. If you don't have the talent, a scholarship wouldn't do you any good. But my skills alone could not have bought me the seat here. My life is yours. How can I ever thank you? Well, as a singer, you could sing me a song. She. With pleasure. You called for me, master? Ah, my dear Victor. I heard you passed the final exam with flying colors. Yes, second place, right behind Gwaine. It's just a little annoying because I'm studying so much and he's hardly doing anything. Pray tell, Victor. Remember how you once offered me your help? Of course I remember. You own my life, and as an R, that's a pretty long one. I have a request, a big request. In the past, I did something terrible to a person. Her name was Len. I have to find her and make up for it. But I won't be able to do this in this lifetime. I am too old and do not have much longer.
Oh. The Song of Manaflora again? Is that where this is going?
Master, don't say that. Her echo was sent to her next life through a spell. I got this life anchor from, let's say, some friends of hers. And it's not glowing. Which means she is still wandering in the maelstrom. Sending her echo through the maelstrom? I didn't know such magic existed. Oh, it does. The Song of Manaflora. I've spent so many years researching it. I want to send my echo. Hopefully, I'll wake up at the same time as she in my next life. But I can't do it alone. Listen, Victor. My wish for you is of tremendous importance to me. Please, learn the Song of Manaflora and send my echo on its way through the maelstrom. Master? I'll do it. Teach me and I'll grant you this wish. Thank you, Victor. But there is one more thing. As in R, you may still be alive when I awaken again. If so, please track me down. Who knows what life situation I'll be born into? Maybe you'll have to help me. You want me to wait for you to be reborn? It's too much to ask. I'm sorry. No. I told you, my life is yours. But how do I find you? A life anchor? Indeed. With my own life anchor. Please keep mine and Len's safe for me. Well then, let's start. Let's start training before it's too late. She. The Song of Manaflora is not a simple spell. Don't worry about it. After all, I know something of singing.
Back where we started.
Glenn was a professor. You wouldn't know it by looking at him. He was a great man who did a lot of good deeds. He allowed so many students from the lower class to enter the university. The field of healing magic grew tremendously thanks to him.
So, he was reincarnated another time after Van and before Glenn?
Not just once.
Oh, my dear Glenn. Come, everybody, keep searching. A new gate appeared over there.
Somehow, this all seems very familiar.
Okay, so this runs deep. Glenn has been reincarnated numerous times. So yeah, maybe then it's no wonder his echo acted up as bad as it did. Eh?
Okay. Wonder what that's all about. What are you two doing? They're just gonna sit there? Oh, I need to assemble all of them. Alright, we got the whole face. Now what? Is this a boss fight? Of course it is. Behemoth. Alright, let's do this. Give me the tinkering buff. Put up healing him as well. How's damage level? I just used the wrong skill there. Okay, triple status ailments. So this is where all cure is really going to come into play. That or do we have an all status effect item? Apparently not. Oh, what? Oh, I was mistaken. I thought that hit Victor, not Rob. Also, that was a hell of a painful poison. What the shit? Yeah, if this also comes with resistance, then seems worthwhile. We want a healing. Probably just bring in Amalia for that. Nah, we'll use the HP shield. I don't want to drop out of overdrive right now, so we'll set up Berserker. Ow. Rob doesn't have regen on. No one else has HP shield, so let's go ahead and have you. Debuff him. And all that hit Sienna this time. Ew. And I can't cure. Did I not set up healing him? Could have sworn I did. Well, alright. I'm going to need to get rid of 2 of those status effects. The most pressing of which being sleep. And then the poison. We do have heavy inflicted. So I can do a quick capitalize on that. Does... Okay, I think what that move is doing is purging all of my buffs. Yeah, it's not just a triple status effect, it's also remove buffs. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna need to focus on first healing. Can try and paralyze you, but I just gotta mind that buffs are gonna be kinda useless in this battle. That's an overheat.
is healed. Oh dear. Putting up shield and aura for what it's worth. Things aren't really lined up to get you healed. So I'm gonna have to swap the Thraws out for a minute. Problem with all these buffs is they're likely to get purged at some point. So I'm running a risk even setting them up. But I can keep just dragon fanging. Oh, your self-damage procs the HP shield. No, it just timed out. Rob should be pretty useful here. I can just put agility down back on. And I can try to get some healing going, but it might not last for long. Keep doing your thing. Okay, ammo loaded is a special kind of buff, so I don't think that one can be purged. I don't know who's doing water attack. But I can swap the Thraws in right now, and you can get healed afterwards. That's what's important. I don't really want to use that one because, again, the buffs can get purged. So we'll wait for Sienna to use the Ultra. Ooh. You got enough for another Dragon Fang. That suits me well enough. Inflicted heavy. I still want to use Light Sword to max out summon attack sooner. And it looks like that's magic damage as well, because Evade didn't proc. So everything I'm dealing with here is magic damage. Nothing to cure. Yeah, just... Amalia, your job is simple, just keep healing us. Blade Reflection isn't really going to accomplish anything. And... Len can exploit heavy. Definitely want to reduce the overdrive. I think I can still manage the overdrive fine even without using a magic right now. Victory. Nice. Is there anything else over here? Alright, there's our last treasure. More memories.
My boy, you have my endless gratitude.
Rendram.
Alright, who's this bloke? Don't sweat it. It's my work after all. But now let a doctor examine him. Take a break, boss. Catch some fresh air. We'll take care of this fire. Thanks, guys.
Hey, you can't go there. It's you.
isn't it? It's you, Master.
Get back here.
It's all right, Peth. Well, well, well. Victor, you sure took your time. Why are you crying? Look how old you are. It took me this long. I'm a failure. Don't be so down on yourself. You found me after all. For many years, I have watched for the life anchor to respond, but it never did. Decade after decade, the stone never lit up. At some point, I didn't even know if my memories were real anymore. Then it became frustrating, and finally, I forgot about the amulet and your wish. I'm terribly sorry. Victor, it's fine. Look, I've grown into a healthy young man. Master. About Len. Here's her life anchor. Unfortunately, it doesn't glow. Len hasn't been reborn yet. But I will be on the lookout for her together with you. If I need to send your echo through the maelstrom again, just let me know. And if Len wakes up while you're asleep, I'll take care of her, this time without hesitation. Oh, my dear Victor, what have I done to deserve all this? At that time, we had considered sending his echo directly, but he still wanted to use his time to help people as a firefighter. His biggest achievement was when he freed a village from the clutches of fire mares.
Huh? How do you know that?
Oh. A story from Rob.
We're back again. How do you know what happened with the firefighters, Rob?
Because I've read about it. It is indeed true, right, Sir Victor? All of your stage plays, they're all based on true events. Do they all tell of Glenn's past lives? Oh dear. Is my secret finally revealed?
If that's true, how many times has Glenn been reincarnated?
I've lost count, I guess.
So, you're slowly realizing the awesomeness of my Glen too, right? But now go on, don't hesitate. Another door has opened.
Alright, geez, Magnolia, you've met him once.
Scoot, scoot.
I mean, judging by the circumstances, you probably met him in a past life too, but yeah. Doc, welcome in.
Yeah, we're in for the real shit now.
Going in deeper.
She wishes Glenn would say that to her.
The poor boy. He looks starved.
Probably Glenn again.
Just in time, Master.
Who are you?
Someone who will help you. Come with me.
Victor. The other children tease me. They call me an orphan.
Then you call them liars. After all, you have a father, right, my boy?
And especially to my father. This toast goes to the man to whom I owe so much. It worked, Victor. Our invention works. With it, we can print dozens of books in just a few days. Do you know what this means? People will learn to read. They'll become more educated. This can bring prosperity to the lowest classes. Why am I even explaining this to you of all people? I guess I'm just so excited.
It's time again, huh? Once I was your master, then your son. Now, I'm going to be leaving you once again. And I still haven't finished my task. Len is out there, somewhere. I'm going to prepare the Song of Manaflora. You should say goodbye to them.
Father, please don't leave us.
Oh, the tears do not want to stop running.
While Glenn was reborn so often, I slept the entire time? Not once was I reborn to allow him to finish his task? Was it a coincidence?
Glenn, you...
That was the last door left. I wonder.
What's happening?
It's those brats again.
Okay, the ghosts are back.
You are fools. As if these stories change anything. Glenn is evil. Glenn must die. And now you shall as well.
Okay. The chained echo itself. Here we go. Imagine living so long you end up becoming like a father to someone who you once viewed as a father. Victor's... Yes, Victor! Victor is the MVP here. And yeah, as CinemaSins would say, roll credits. Yeah, man, Victor is the best. He's been putting in all the work for centuries. I guess I'll set up something. We'll go with tinkering. Changing it up. This one's weak to dark. That's a little annoying. I took off my dark skills. Moreover, it's resistant to light. Imagery of this boss is so cool. Such a massive weight chained to Glenn's back. Oh yeah. For a woman long ago. Guess I'm gonna need to switch Tomke and go for a dark coat. Zerk up. You're in Act twice, boss. Fair enough. start going for damage. And the debuffs. I don't need it. I don't know if I'll need that buff. Just have you start doing things. Spinach power, though, that one's for sure worth it. Okay, blinding light. Got a lot of enemies that seem to use light attacks. Get Len in here to exploit heavy. As for Rob, might just want you to self-heal. Have a snack. Metal dagger. We want to use the Ultra on Sienna's turn. Spin to win. It hit once. Okay. Is this just a defend angle? Or maybe actually use an item? After all this time, I still only have 2 heal overdrives. Okay. And I never use these things. Interrupting? Summoning Echo? Okay, we've got a bunch of them now. And they're ganging up on Rob for some reason. I don't know why he'd be pulling aggro. But okay, these are weak to light. We've already got our defensive buff. But I do believe I want to start healing. Light Claymore and then triple summon attack next turn for the Thraz should take care of those, no problem. And yeah, Sienna, you can just keep doing your thing. Rob. What do I want to do with you? Probably just keep self-healing. Your entire purpose in this battle is just being a target to absorb damage. I did not read what you did. That looks like it was a stance skill. We got 2 more turns before Buffraz gets to act. And also defensive buff is wearing off. I do want to keep my overdrive lowered a little bit until Buthraz's turn anyway. So let's just break out a Ballad of the Earth here. Rob. Actually, this is a good time to switch Amalia in, because I can get a crest transform going. And big summon attack, go. Twisting Wind. Oh, that is twisted. Okay. We're looking at funny overheat gauge again. That's blinded, but I don't know if that'll really amount to anything. I need to get a good heal on Buffraz, which Rob can do. So we're not worried. But I do want to be not in overheat on his turn. So what can I do about that? If I switch to Tomki, I mean, he can also use a magic attack. But no real reason to have him use it in place of Victor. This is your last turn of Dark Attack. So, make the most of it. And... I could have you heal as well. Nah, I want focused healing for this situation. Ooh, and you're out of Dark Attack too. Okay. Time to start recovering your TP, I suppose. Dang, I actually need Tom K right now. I also want you to be in. So just refresh the critical buff. Get to reapplying our dark coat. And Rob, are you important right now? Not really. Neither is Amalia. Well, hold on. Agility Break's got one more turn. I'm just gonna charge up for a Toxic. We want magic right now. Or I can just go into Overheat because I know I'm using Sienna's Ultra next. That works too. We're moving to the next phase. More doppelgangers. Still got plenty of time left on Shield and Aura, it looks like. Except for Sienna, she ran out because she's getting so many turns. She'll be fine. How many summons is Withdraws at? 2? That's probably fine. What would Victor do right now? Probably just a Bee Sting. Let's just keep the overdrive down. And Rob, you're charged up right now, so it's on you to use the Toxic Shot. Actually got quite a bit of time before any of these guys act. That took him down to half HP. And you're still charged up with the dark attack. So, I kind of still want to just focus on Chained Echo. I don't know what these guys are going to do, or how dangerous they are, but they get to live another round. You're staggered. If I go down right now, that keeps me in overheat. So let's just refresh our defensive buff. This is where things get a little scary. Let's actually have you defend. Did the Toxic do it? Wow. Good job, Rob.
Where are we? Where? Glenn.
Why are you all doing this? Especially you, Victor. Why have you been supporting me for so long?
You are my master, my son, and my closest friend. I repeat myself, but my life is yours.
But I am unforgivable. Len, you know what I've done.
You're the man who killed Len. The man who used the Grand Grimoire twice. We know that. Yet Len is standing here alive. And the grimoire was not used by you with ill mind. If you must, you can see yourself as a murderer, but don't forget, you're also the man who gave people like me a chance, who saved people from death, who improved the standard of living throughout Eldria. Everyone does good and bad things. It's called life. It is through mistakes and successes that we grow. They make us who we are. In the end, all that matters is the person we have become.
Victor.
I should hate you, Glenn, but I don't. Van was vile, but you're not. You're the opposite. Even though Van is a part of you, the person standing in front of me now is Glenn. You have evolved into a new person. You fight against the injustice in Volandis. You're trying to destroy the grimoire. I trust you and believe in you.
Len, thank you. To all of you. I think I'm back to normal. Len, I can finally meet you after all this time.
Feels strange when you say it like that.
True.
I'm terribly sorry for what I did to you, for what I did to Timothy. I've caused you so much pain.
And I forgive you, Glenn. But there's something I want to make clear. You cannot do a good deed to unchain you from a terrible thing you've done. To do good and bad are not opposites that negate each other. They are separate. Everything you did, whether right or wrong, come with their own results. For your terrible misdeeds, I hated you. For your noble accomplishments, I admire you. The reason I forgive you is that I can see you are truly penitent from the bottom of your heart. Thus, I feel no hatred in my own heart. And only because of this, I forgive you. Glenn, thank you.
All of my memories are back, yet I feel the same as before. I feel like Glenn. But one thing is strange. Somehow, I still don't have the answers to all the mysteries of the last few months. Why did Gwaine tell me the planet was sending the red-eyed beasts after me? Why can I see Magnolia's door? Why was I able to move when those beings stopped time? And those children at the orphanage, Victor could see one of them. Were they ghosts or not? There's only one way to get answers. I have to find Gwaine.
And we're back.
Glenn, there you are. About time.
I'm sorry. I've been holding us up, but I'm better now. I'm still the same, but I see everything a little clearer. I don't feel so lost anymore. Starting today, I want to be a better leader.
Wasn't any effort at all to fish you out of your emotional hole.
Oh, Rob. Now let him be.
Well, good for him, I mean.
Welcome back, Glenn.
Where's Magnolia? I wanted to thank her.
She ran off when you woke up, taking along with her Rhina's flower. Who knows why?
We have the key phrase, so let's hope we don't need the flower anymore.
As for the matter at hand, then, we don't have much time. Correct. Frederick's ultimatum expires tomorrow. We have to act.
What about our people in Farmsport and Tormund?
There are not many men, and if King Frederick wanted to, even with his weakest army, he would have had no problem retaking the cities.
But then why does he issue the ultimatum?
I'm afraid I can't answer that.
We have no choice but to attack him in Ramirna's tower.
Do you want to withdraw our troops from Tormund and Farnsport and launch an attack?
No. King Frederick could use the grimoire on the spot. It would be dangerous to lead all of our troops there. We have to go in there as a small group undetected.
As far as we know, King Frederick is at the top of the tower.
It would be possible for us to get into the tower at cloud level. We would just have to drill a hole through the walls there.
The old tower is teeming with monsters. A little noise will hardly be noticed. To be sure, let's have some men act as a diversion on the ground level while we enter the tower with our airship. We should also call our sky armor allies to be on standby near the tower. At a safe distance, of course.
Good. Then we'll let Farron know right away. At daybreak, we'll carry out the plan. We'll take back the Grand Grimoire and...
It's okay to say it. We'll probably have to kill Frederick. There's no way around it. He lost his humanity a long time ago.
Let us rest for the remainder of the day. Once you're ready, we'll head to Reminus Tower at the center of Volandis.
Quests opened up. And might encounter new recruits. Okay. How are we on time? Okay. So that's a lot to take in. And this is also a pretty good stopping point. I need to wrap up quite soon. So yeah, we're just gonna chill for these last few minutes.
You were asking about my wife? You think I had a wife because of my son? You do realize how Lisvan reproduce? No? Let me ask another question. Have you ever seen a female Lisvan? Of course not. There are none. Now be gone. We don't like to talk about it.
Okay, well that answers one question.
How did I join the church? Well, not because I was very faithful. The real reason was Ava. The city where we met wasn't very keen on seeing our kind of relationship. But the church was fine with it, and being a priestess would protect us from the others. That's the simplest reason for why we joined. And, well, we didn't really know what to do with our lives anyway.
Alright. So we have Glenn sorted out now. Uncovered his past. And yeah, Victor's definitely the best out of everyone here. Might look into that pretty soon. I do think we're gonna be doing a fair bit more side questing before progressing the story. Yeah, Victor is the GOAT. And yeah, Sienna's quite good too. What's up?
What a strange situation. Should I call you master now? Or son? Let's stick with Glenn, just to not confuse the others. I hope you understand now why I couldn't tell you anything before. Only thanks to Magnolia we were able to save your mind.
Right, she ran off with the flower. Something about putting her out of her misery. I'm so glad you're back with us, Glenn. You don't have to thank me for forgiving you. Remember, forgiveness isn't just for the one at fault. It's also for yourself. Otherwise, you won't get anywhere in life either.
Finally, you're awake. I thought I had problems, but your mind was a real mess.
Ah, I thoughtlessly misspoke yet again. I meant, I understand your feelings, because I know how it is to feel so lost. Alright, let's not forget that part. Lady Rhina's soul was put into a flower and just left to sit there in her tomb for an indeterminate amount of time. Where's Egil? There you are.
You've done terribly terrible things, Glenn. But over the years, you've worked on yourself and tried to make up for it. I'd almost give you credit for that. But I'm not allowed to. It's not my place. Only the one who is affected by it is allowed to do that.
Quite a mess there in your head. I always thought you were a pathetic simpleton. And apparently I was right. Never mind. Who am I to talk? Yet, with your past, I really have no idea who you are, or who Len is.
Yeah, know your place, Rob.
Don't worry, we won't lose. And if you do worry, just come to Grandpa Tomke. He'll help you with all your problems.
Why did we let you join the party again? He's just the most wild card out of the bunch. But okay, this is a good stopping point. I'm gonna wrap things up there. Good stuff. So, we're entering the final act of the story now.